GA GN Degens, Diamond Hands, and everybody in between. And welcome back to the Door Show! Presented to you by the Diamond Hand Media Group. And as always, my friends, ladies, and gentlemen, I am your humbled, honored, and clearly always hyped host, Colton Captain Colt Soroka. You see it right down there. Give me a follow on Twitter if you don't already, and follow the aforementioned Diamond Hand Media Group at the DHM Group on Twitter as well. And I can't thank you enough for choosing to stop by, hang out with your boy. Today's special guest of the day, an electric lady in the space that I cannot wait to have a convo with. We already talked a little bit pre-show, and I am already juiced and do our own research together. No DYOR at DHM, hence the door. Now, my friends, before we get into all of the good stuff with our guest of the day and all of the latest, greatest, hottest, juiciest topics from around the world of Web3 and beyond, a couple of items I need you to do for me. Item number one, please take a quick moment to smash that subscribe button on whatever platform you are currently ingesting the Door Show on. If you're watching on YouTube, you might as well hit that notification bell down there as well so you never miss the start of a live show or any additional content dropping here on the channel. Or if you're watching on Twitter, make sure you hit that follow button and that notification bell there too. Then slide over to YouTube. I'll tell you why here in just a minute, but make sure you hit those two aforementioned buttons so you never miss any of the DHM social media content. Or
if you are listening to this podcast on your favorite podcast directory, make sure you hit this follow button or the like button right here and right now, as the audio of every episode of this here Door Show releases after each live show is complete.
Next item up on deck, you can be so kind. You can find it in that big old diamond hand heart of yours to do so while you are watching today's show. Hey, hit that other like button, hit that retweet, leave me a comment, leave me a rating. Jump on over yonder in the live YouTube chat if you are watching live. Why? I told you to a little bit ago from Twitter. Two key reasons. Number one is how we start every show by saying GM, hey, hi, hello to all the members of the Diamond Hand family located bright and early in that YouTube chat. Number two, it is how me and you can get the opportunity to stay in constant contact throughout the duration of each and every show, because YouTube is the only platform that I can see your comments on. So please come on over. I know Web3 is on a Web 2 platform, Twitter, but somehow we're Web 3 over there. Hey, Web 2.5 at best, maybe 2.25. You know what I always say, but please slide over to YouTube just for an hour. Come hang out. This chat gets wild. It gets ruckus. The Diamond Ham fam is a nuclear power plant. Last but not least, hit that share button. Send this platform and this show on over to your brothers, sisters, mothers, fathers, aunts, uncles, friends, enemies, neighbors, people who live on the opposite side of the damn globe as you, but you would refer to as a good old-fashioned diamond hander. Somebody who can handle the downs of the market as well as the ups. But while we're down in the downs, they need a little extra insights, knowledge, maybe a little bit of edutainment, if you will. The mental vacation this show provides. Can't thank you enough when you do all of those things. It only helps me and all the boys make the Diamond Hand Media Group and all of our shows bigger and better for each and every one of you. Woo! Live in prime time, baby. We back December the 15th, 2022. Hey, hi, how you doing? Diamond Hand fam, what's going on? You beautiful humans hopping in here live in prime time. Hey, we were talking shit. We were talking shit to the man, and he said never again. Never again am I coming in second place here. First thing this morning, 2 hours before show start, as per usual. Chris Ahumada, GM, my man. Hopefully you're having a great day. Don't work too hard on the opposite side of your screen. We appreciate you tuning in, as per usual. Jonathan Marconi, GM, man. Great to see you. Appreciate you being in here, brother. Shooting some peace, love, and positivity your way, my man. Deezy throwing the lightning bolt. GN, good to see that tune. What's up, my man? Hope you're having a great day. Can't wait for this cap. He says, we both know Kelly is bringing some vibes today. We both know. And if any of y'all out there don't know, you won't know, but your ass is about to get familiar real quick, fast, and in a hurry. Shout out Mama Bear. GM. Appreciate you being in the chat. As always, Chris got you. You got to get up early, quick, fast, and in a hurry if you want to beat Mr. Ahumada to this doggone chat. What's up, OG Muncher? GM. Appreciate to see you. Why Why do I always do that? Appreciate to see you. Appreciate seeing you. I mean, come on, cat. Like, sure picked a doggone good career path to not be able to speak English from time to time. How about that? Shout out to you, Munch. Appreciate you letting me invade dinner time as per usual over there on the other side of the pond. NFT Mama, what's up to you? GM again, and Baby E, and Jared if he's around there sometime, somewhere. Who's to say, who's to know? I appreciate you both. Thanks for popping in. Shout out to all of you guys. Let's get into it as everybody starts to flood into the YouTube chat from Twitter, wherever they might be, and start to find the old door because it is wide open, my friends. Let's do a little bit of our own research. And part of that includes your national holidays of the day, some famous birthdays, and your word of the day. Because why not expand our vocabulary? Let's get into it. Here we go. Your national holidays of the day for this beautiful Thursday, December the 15th, 2022, the 349th day of the year, now 96% of 2022 done and dusted, gone, out of here. See you later. It is International Tea Day. I do love me a good cup of tea. I will grab me a big old cup, put a little bit of honey. Well, actually, just enough to cover the whole bottom. Just some honey down there. Boil me up some water and steep me a nice bag of tea. Now, I'm a fan of green tea. What kind of tea y'all drink? Y'all drink tea? I don't know. Hey, maybe I'm just a crazy who drinks tea. If you are, what? Put it in the live chat. What do you got? What do you drink? What's your favorite? Maybe I'll try that when I go on my grocery run tomorrow. It's National Cupcake Day, so don't feel ashamed for eating 42 of them. Just go ahead to your local bakery and get you some cupcakes and celebrate. They ask why you're buying 42 cupcakes. Just say, I'm celebrating, damn it. Leave me alone. Mind your own business. It's also National Wear Your Pearls Day. All the ladies out there tuning into the show, wear your pearls. Cat Herders Day. Make sure you herd some cats. And it is the Bill of Rights Day. I'm not going to go all the way through the Bill of Rights. It is the 10 Amendments. If you do not know the 10 Amendments, you're a terrible American. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Relax. Look up the 10 Amendments. If you don't know them, for crying out loud, what the hell are you doing? Get your shit together. Look up the 10 Amendments. Know the Bill of Rights. Famous birthdays of the day. Josh Norman, the legendary cornerback, which one of his last plays was getting stiff-armed into the black hole of death by Derrick Henry. That was absolutely electric. It's also Don Johnson's birthday of Miami Vice. Tim Conway, Jeff Wittick, he's a YouTuber. If you look him up, you'll see his face and know him right off the bat. Meredith Marks, known for her legendary jewelry collections. And Maya Henry, a famous model for Dolce & Gabbana. Oh, we've talked about them a few times here the last few days. You're not doing so hot in the Web3 space. And other famous fashion brands. And finally, your word of the day. Just getting the electricity going. Plugging in, if you will. Morass. Hey, be cool. I know what you guys are thinking. Morass. Morass. Now, I had to bring graphics because I knew you guys be sitting on the other side of that damn fucking screen chuckling. Oh, morass. Now, just chill out. This right here is a morass. Used literally to refer to an area of soft, wet ground, especially a marsh or swamp, but also often used figuratively to mean a complicated or unpleasant situation that is difficult to get out of or to move through. Morass. 2 sentences relative to both definitions. I'm often late getting to work when mud season turns my dirt road into a all but impassable morass. Shout out to Bocephus and his cattle guards. Social media can make it difficult to discern the truth of something amid the morass of information. Morass. Hey, the more you know, my friends. You didn't know you were going to expand your vocabulary and be able to use morass in your new sentence today without it being dirty. But my friends, we move in to the real meat and potatoes of this show, if you will. The first official segment of the day. Word on the chain. Okie dokie artichokes. We got a bunch to talk about today, and I got graphics galore. First of all, Cheers to all you beautiful humans sipping on the black elixir of the gods. If you still are waking up for the day, no matter what you're sipping on, take that sip. Join me. I'll be right back. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Geez, I'm trying to break apart the set over here. All right. Here we go. It's time for Word on the Chain. You know how we kick things off. Your current crypto prices brought to you courtesy of CryptoBubbles.com. Mixture of green and red today, my friends, but a good majority of red. As always, we cover the top 5 utility tokens, in my opinion, going forward in the future. And right now, until the flippening occurs, continuing to speak it into existence, Bitcoin, the flippening with ETH. Bitcoin in the one spot. BTC is at current price per of 17,420. Market cap of 335 billion. 24-hour volume of 26 billion. It is down 4.8% on the day, up 3% on the week, and up 4.3% on the month. Hold on, I gotta change the screen. I got that morass on my damn on my monitor over here, and I just keep looking at the morass and I just keep laughing. All right, back to it. Ethereum in the 2 spot. ETH current price per 1,271. So it did fall below that 1,300 support. Market cap of 155 billion. 24-hour volume of 8 billion. Down 5.6% on the day, up 1.7% on the week, and up on the week, and up 1.4% on the month. So I thought I said that wrong. As always, we let it flow, let ourselves go slow and low. That is the tempo. Shout out the Beastie Boys. Flow blockchain, 91 cents price per USD. Market cap of 938 million. 24-hour volume of 36 million. Almost flat, 0.3% up on the hour. Down 5.4% on the day, and down still in the double digits, 11.9% on the week. How about a little Matic for you? Your current Polygon price is 88 cents USD. Market cap of $7.7 billion. 24-hour volume of 318 million. Down 0.1% on the hour, down 5.5% on the day, and down only 2.9% on the week. Last but certainly not least, Solana. Sol made a run and a half yesterday, now coming a little bit back down to earth. Sol is at a current price per of $13.95 USD, so did come off of $14. It was up in like the $14.70 yesterday. Market cap 5.1 billion, 24-hour volume of 400 million. Up 0.2% on the hour, down 5.5% on the day, and up 2.9% on the week. All right, close your charts. Stop staring them down. You know where it's at. We ain't going nowhere. Still plateauing. Everybody be cool. Unless you're doggone Chadma or you're some DCA expert or TA expert or whatever. Hey, stop chewing the ends of your fingernails off. There ain't nothing you can do right now, pal. You just keep tuning in. I keep telling you, and we move right along. And the word on the chain has it. Item number 2. Oh, big news. And I got graphics. Did you hear that MetaMask and PayPal have teamed up for new funding option on the MetaMask platform? That is right. If you did not see the tweet yesterday, ladies and gentlemen, there you go. Our users will now be able to fund their wallet with ETH via PayPal, rolling out next week's in the US and Hawaii through our mobile app. So it's select US users right now, but in the coming weeks, it'll be many, many, many more, and all of the United States will have access to this. They have a step-by-step how-to, really simple. It's pretty much the exact thing. Oh, I'm trying to change over here. It's pretty much the exact thing how you would fund it already. You log in your mobile MetaMask, click the buy button where you see right on your front homepage screen of your wallet, enter your desired dollar amount. You select your PayPal, buy crypto via PayPal, send it right to your wallet, and bingo, bango, you ain't got to do nothing. Super easy, and that's right on MetaMask website. And also, if you do go to that link, you go to MetaMask. This is their pinned tweet right now. You can hit that link, and you can go through the whole thing, and it just kind of describes everything to roll out. If you're a PayPal user, which I am, not a heavy PayPal user, but I still use it nonetheless, this is massive. This is huge. This is big for institutionalized stuff. And you know, with PayPal banning crypto for a while or whatever all the hell was at, you know, again, above my head, hey, it's all good. This is a massive step going back towards that. So be sure, if you are a MetaMask user, also, be sure to update. The version 5.13. But outside of that, nothing else major. Just know that's a big update. Word on the chain has it. Item number 3. Magic Eden officially announces a loyalty rewards program. That's right. They're calling it Magic Eden Rewards. Real original, I know. And this is awarding Magic Eden users, wouldn't you know, with magic points. Oh boy. And it's based on secondary trading transactions on the platform. This is where it gets really interesting. I'm going to break this all down. So every one soul traded on Magic Eden now gets you 5 magic points. Based on the number of magic points you have, you get put into a tiered system put into 1 out of 5 tiers. And it's a full tiered system. Now, this tiered system gets you access to exclusive creator content, partner discounts, airdrops, and more to be named in the coming weeks and months, however long it takes them to roll this out. So that's really interesting. What's even more interesting is that in addition to this rewards program, they're installing what they're calling dynamic fee pricing. And dynamic fee pricing is the amount users and creators will pay to transact, and it depends on the amount of their market activity. So not necessarily saying, hey, we're going to give you 0% royalties, but maybe if you use our platform a lot more, it's going to be a little more beneficial to you. You're going to get more loyalty points. You're going to be able to pay less when you do trades and transactions. Very interesting to see Magic Eden kind of rolling out a rewards program. OpenSea has really stayed out of that realm. Definitely the token realm too. A lot of people really wish they would have done that by now, a long time ago already. But I think there's a reason they aren't. I think there's a reason they're waiting until mass adoption comes back. And then I think you will see OpenSea dive into something like that. OpenSea dive into something along those lines of a loyalty program or token, or I mean, they have all this shit tracked on the blockchain. You're telling me that they're not going to reward the OG users that never left? I have a hard time believing that. But Magic Eden making big strides when it comes to their customers. Word on the chain has it. Item number 4. Former President Donald Trump announces that he is dropping an NFT collection. That's right, my friends. Oh, it is going to get fun. You see here, collecttrumpcards.com has officially been announced. And you know it's my job to go in and research and see what the deal is. So you can go to collecttrumpcards.com and get your limited edition digital trading cards for only $99. They are based on Matic. That is the thing. If you want to buy them with crypto, you're going to have to convert to Matic, and we all know that takes like 22 years to do. So the thing they're pushing is you can easily buy it with a credit card. Just like baseball cards, but you collect them digitally on your computer or phone. All you need is an email address and a credit card to start collecting 1, 10, 20, or 100. Instantly become part of a new league of collectors. Oh, my goodness. So Trump is getting into it. Hey, is this a money grab? Is this a utility? Who's to say, who's to know? But it gets you into a sweepstakes. And you can read all this. You can go through for a chance to win thousands of prizes, incredible prizes. Meet the one and only 45. What are some of those prizes? Miami dinner with Donald Trump. If you get these, Mar-a-Lago cocktail hour, one-on-one meeting with 45. Play a round of golf with Trump and your friends. Oh my, individual Zoom call with old Donnie. Group Zoom session with 45, hand-signed memorabilia, gold edition signed e-trading cards. If you buy 45 of these Donald Trump NFTs, you are guaranteed a dinner with 45 himself. Hey, this is not a political show. We ain't going down that rabbit hole. I'm just telling you, old President Trump is getting into the game. And here's your 3 steps. This is what I was talking about where they're really pushing credit cards. Number 1, store your Trump cards. You need an email address to store your Trump cards. It only takes 1 minute. Obviously, you know how to enter an email address. Purchase your Trump card. Select how many Trump digital trading cards you like and check out with a credit card. It's fast and easy. Or if you prefer to pay with crypto, no problem. Pay with ETH during checkout. That is basic. They worded that all wrong. It's Matic. I listened to Farouk try and do it this morning. It's all Matic. It's hilarious. So number 3, receive your cards and sweepstake codes. Once you successfully check out, your Trump digital trading cards will be minted and delivered to your digital wallet, which I guess it's your OpenSea. It's into your MetaMask wallet, I suppose. I don't know. But then why do you need the email? Why do you need an email? Well, so you can KYC, I suppose. Log into your wallet simply with your email address to see which cards you've received. And then you don't forget to check your email to participate in the sweepstakes. Bang. There you go. Maybe just keep reading on, Cap, and you'd find out. So there you go. Interesting stuff coming on. Oh, we get to talk about Elon too. Get ready for that. But there you go. I didn't know if we had anything else on that. But Trump is diving deep into NFTs. Get yours today. Word on the chain has it. Item number 5. Yeah, item number 5. Lucky Duck has officially announced a new massive partnership. And I'm not going to tell you to go run into the doggone OpenSea and pick one of these up. But for the price point they're at right now, it might be something to look into. If you haven't heard of the Lucky Duckies, I'm sorry, it's the Lucky Duckies, not just a Lucky Duck, the Lucky Duckies. You can follow them at Lucky Ducky NFT. They're teaming up with Rich Zim, the animator of Coraline, for those of you who have kids, Nightmare Before Christmas, we all know that, James and the Giant Peach, and Gumby. Pretty familiar names there. And Pete Levin, who is the animator and producer of Robot Chicken. This is the first venture into Web3 for both of those names, and they've obviously had a lot of success in Web2 and in IRL, whatever you want to call it, even though this is IRL. Hi, I'm here, and I'm in Web3, so a little something to think about. However, they're creating a claymation show / movie / whole entertainment platform, and it is children focused. They say family friendly. So I think just because they're getting involved with Pete Levin, with Robot Chicken, and if you don't know Robot Chicken, just go look it up. I used to watch that shit when I was growing up. Holy shit, that is so, oh my gosh. However, I think they got to say family friendly because, hey, it's not going to be as outlandish as Robot Chicken was, but it still might be a little outlandish. I don't know. But there's adult and kids versions and stuff and everything they're talking about. So check this out real quick. We'll talk about these Lucky Duckies because they're pretty damn interesting. Let me find my doggone. I told you I had graphics on graphics here today. Oh, here we go, baby. The Lucky Duckies. That's right. 7,777 of these clay ducks. Floor price right now is 0.02, but they've done 496 ETH in volume. 2% listed with 2,727 unique owners. So, man, I'm not telling you run. I mean, they're not bad. I mean, I'm not saying, oh, yeah, they're the best art on the fucking market, but they're kind of cute. They're kind of funny, and they all animate, and they're kind of funny, and, I was looking, I was checking them out. It's like, damn, for 0.02, and I mean, after you sweep the first 20 or so, it gets pretty popping pretty damn quick. However, if they're partnering up with the names like Rich Zim and Pete Levin, I can't help but think, what might I get paid out in the future? What might happen with this in the future if I just choose to invest early now? So I looked into a little bit of the roadmap. I bought it, of course. Ducky raffle, Ducky events. You can read through all this too if you want to see. In the short term, getting ducking serious. The Discord team will bring on a full-time community manager and social media manager. I think this has all happened. I'll kind of fast forward because oh shit. Damn. Did not realize. Oh boy. Wow, I'm gonna get did not realize my fucking email was on that. We're not gonna go back to that one. Holy shit. Damn, sometimes you take a screenshot, I guess things happen. But apparently they're going to be building. They're going to be moving. You can check them out at Lucky Ducky NFT. I don't know. I'm not telling you again to go buy one, but fuck around and find out? ? Word on the chain has it. Item number 6. Timepieces and Deepak Chopra have announced a new partnership, a new teaming up, if you will. We talked about Timepieces a long time ago. It's Time Magazine's NFT, their whole deal they're doing with that. And Deepak Chopra, if you don't know, I'm a big fan of Deepak Chopra. He's an author and an alternative medicine advocate. He's been around for a long time. Big fan of Deepak Chopra. Would love to have him on the show because I didn't know. Hey, speak it into existence. One here day soon, and very soon we'll have Deepak on the show. But I didn't know he was involved in Web3. He co-founded a Web3 company, Web3 platform that's called Seva.love, SEVA.love. And that company, his company, Save a Love, is the real one's partnering with Timepieces, even though this is all centered around Deepak. And the NFT is going to be a 25th anniversary commemorative collection edition of the 7 Spiritual Laws of Success, which is one of his most popular books. And the NFT is going to have some reflections of his on each one of the chapters and some summaries and different things. And it's all fully readable on the blockchain. You also, if you're a holder and you have one of these NFTs, you get access to 3D sculptures and environments based on the book's 7 chapters. So, hey, if you're a fan of Deepak, you're a fan of the timepieces, you got involved when we talked about him a while ago, you see the value in this, get involved. Check it out. Dive down deep the rabbit hole. I simply open it up and allow you to do so if you wish. Word on the chain has it. Item number 7. 2 more items. And then it's time for the second segment of the day. Nifter announces a value-based NFT release today. Value-based NFT, you say, Cap. What does that mean? So essentially, it's all centered around giving value back to the person that holds it. And it's really interesting how they have this set up. So these NFTs are authenticated and backed by signed memorabilia from, and this is just now to start, Aaron Judge, Tiger Woods, Michael Jordan, Stan Lee, and Queen. Big names. And Queen, the band Queen, not just some person Queen, the band Queen. Mama, I've killed a man. Fuck, I should know all those words. Oh, won't you take me home tonight? Oh, down beside that red firelight. I mean, if you don't like some fat bottom girls, are you okay? Is your brain all right? If you don't like Queen, do you have a pulse? I mean, are you okay? All of that being said, see, where does my brain go sometimes? I don't know. All that being said, you get this NFT. You can either claim the physical signed memorabilia that NFT is, or you can hold the NFT and get royalties after Nifter licensed the memorabilia in ad campaigns, movies, and more to be determined. That's crazy. So obviously, if you redeem it, then you're going to have a physical product that, okay, you have for lifetime, gaining value, could potentially sell right now for maybe more money than you paid for the NFT on the IRL market. Also, hold the NFT and you got passive income. You got royalties coming in for whenever Nifter rolls out, whatever they got planned, who knows? You get money rolling in. Wanted to mention that there's not a whole lot you can find out about it yet. I mean, it is dropping today. You can go to Nifter's Twitter and kind of search through it through there. I didn't dive too deep, but I thought that was absolutely crazy. So I wanted to mention it. Last but certainly not least, you saw the tweets earlier, and I haven't been able to get this for a couple of days, so I wanted to make sure we got to Elon. This is absolutely crazy. 2 updates. Number 1, he confirmed what we already knew. The previous management and board of Twitter lied about the bots to make user numbers artificially inflated. Everybody knew that, but he confirmed it. Once they went through everything, confirmed, no denying it. The Twitter user base was totally falsified, but now it's coming back. And also, did you hear about his jet? Hear about all this shit going on? So he tweets on November the 6th. This was a while back ago, right? My commitment to free speech extends even to not banning the account following my plane, even though that it is a direct personal safety risk. We're followed up by @ElonJet getting suspended from Twitter, and now followed up just yesterday. Any account doxing real-time location info of anyone will be suspended, as it is physical safety violation. This includes posting links to sites with real-time location info. Posting locations someone traveled to on a slightly delayed basis isn't a safety problem. So is okay. And then follows it up to say, last night, car carrying Lil X in LA was followed by crazy stalker thinking it was me, who later blocked car from moving and climbed onto the hood. Legal action is being taken against Sweeney and organizations who supported harm to my family. Holy cannoli. So apparently Elon's being stalked. Apparently Elon's being tracked, and they're pursuing legal action. So if you're watching this, if you're seeing this on Twitter, oh, hey, man, I'd stop fucking around. You're going to start finding out real quick, fast, and in a hurry. Elon wasted no time banning that page. As soon as he said, oh, yeah, your right to free speech, wasted no time. It's out of here. And then he releases all of that last night. So crazy stuff going on Twitter. Twitter's a hot spot right now. There's a lot of shit going on, and I think it's going to get crazy as the rest of this month rolls on, especially with the SBF, FTX trials, and everything going on, or the hearings. Let's make sure we say the right thing, going on over the course of the next few weeks. But 30 minutes after the top of the hour, that's all I got for Word on the Chain, my friends. So you know the drill. It's time to get into the second official segment of the day. Actually, let me hop in the live chat real quick. I need a quick sip of water. Hop in live chat, say GM to everybody. What's up, Travioli? What's going on, Shag? I see you guys popping in there. What's up? What's happening? Shout out to everybody tuning in. Slide over to YouTube. Hop in the live chat. It's about to get fun. It's about to get electric because it's time for the second segment of the day. Doorkeepers. Now, ever since I bought that there NFT that you just saw on this transition, I've been listening. I've been watching. I've been paying attention. Maybe sometimes in the background, maybe sometimes in the forefront. But one thing I do know is the young lady that's involved with the project that might be known as the Degen Toonz, that NFT you just saw, is absolutely electric. And not only does she bring the vibes, does she bring the hype, she also has got the brains, the knowledge, the insights, the analysis. I ain't ever seen the combination in my life. So, ladies and gentlemen, get ready for nothing but knowledge bombs. And please, get on your feet and put your hands together for the brand strategist of the Degen Toonz. She is a creative, maybe if I could utilize my English, creative director and designer. She's been around the block when it comes to NFTs. She's got one of the first 1,000 Degen Toonz ever minted. If you don't know, you won't know. She's a full-time Degen, always building that community every single doggone day. She never leaves, even on Saturday and Sunday, always here, ready to rock and roll. Speaking of here, first appearance on the Door Show, the one, the only, Tranquila Forevs.
What's up, you guys? Yay, I'm here!
What's going on?
Oh my God. Wow. Hold on. Let me take a second.
Hey,
that was
I am
really
not
nice.
worthy. I am not worthy. I am not worthy. Welcome. This is so awesome. How you doing?
Oh, cool. You're so sweet. Oh my God. Now I'm nervous.
Don't be nervous. Hey, I'm a goofball that knows how to formulate words into a sentence and speak them into this microphone. Hey, nobody even watches this show. It's just me and you talking.
Okay,
Ain't nobody here.
it's
It's just
just
me and you
us.
talking. That's all it is. 150%. But how you doing? What's going on? I know we talked a little bit pre-show. Any breaking updates? Did you spill your coffee? Did the dog eat your
water out on my desk? This happens I don't know what happens. I have a drinking problem. I can't swallow. Sometimes
I have a hole in my face too. I have that problem all the damn time, just all over myself. It's a bad thing. It's kind of a family trait too. I inherited it, but so you're not alone. It's all good.
It's good. How are you today? Does anyone ask you that?
No, not typically, but I like that.
Know. How you doing?
Keep me on my toes. If I was any better, I'd be
there's
twins.
My dog, by the way. She's gonna hang out.
Hi, Pooch. Good to see you, puppy.
That's Ada, but that has nothing to do with Cardano.
Oh.
She's named after the sister.
Yeah, she looked a little too old to be part of the shitcoin craze. Sorry, hey, chill out. I don't think. All right, Cardano users, don't be coming in the damn comments. Chill out. But if I was any better, I'd be twins. Honestly, any day I get to show up and pursue my passion and come here and talk about Web3 and NFTs and just have good quality conversations with other humming beans when all I do is talk to peepees all day long. There you go. Hey, you're following. You're listening. Come on. I told you I'm different. I'm different.
I'm different. Yeah, I'm different.
But yeah, it's a great day. It's like 34 degrees right now in Chicago. So
my friend. No.
absolutely spectacular. They also call me the pasty prince. I know I'm white. You got a nice tan going on, and that's why I take 50,000 IUs of vitamin D3 every single day. But
You
hey,
have to.
this might be my show, but it's not my segment. All right, the people already know about me. They want to know about you. So nice and easy. Get started. I told you we ain't gonna grill you on this show. We're gonna have some fun. So IRL backstory, as far back as you want to go, as deep as you want to go. I know you're on the West Coast. Don't triangulate your position, but who is the legendary Kelly?
So, God, this is so funny. I'm like, where do I start? I'm like 100 years old. We can go way back. No, I actually, so I'm in San Diego. Very happy to be here. Very happy because because of different jobs that I've had, and I've like relocated all over. I grew up in LA, but moved down to San Diego after college, and then was recruited by Abercrombie and Fitch. So went out and lived in Ohio for a bunch of years, and then jumped back. They moved me back to LA to run their concept department. And then I left after a year being there, but I was stoked because they moved me back home. So I was back in LA and I was like, I'm never leaving again. And then ended up going up and consulting for a Canadian fashion brand called Aritzia. And that was amazing. And then they moved me up there. So lived in Vancouver for a couple of years, and then moved to Portland, Oregon for like 6 years, and then Wisconsin for another job. I was like head of graphics at Kohl's. So totally drove down to Chicago often because that city is insane and I love it. And definitely familiar with that weather. It's gnarly. And then, after that, got recruited back to the West Coast. I was up in the Bay Area for the last like almost 5 years with Old Navy Gap, and then moved down here to San Diego because COVID happened and I've been working from home for like 3 years, and so just recently left corporate life, and now I'm like, what do I do? I'm really excited though. It feels really good. I'm just kind of figuring it out right now. You know? You mentioned Deepak Chopra, and you started saying things that are like very much in my language, and I'm so excited to talk to you about that because things into existence. And I'm like, thoughts become things. Like that's my whole that's what I base everything on.
We're gonna have a fun conversation. Okay,
I am all about vibes, vibration. We are energy.
I'm about to blow your mind. All right, hold on. First of all, because rabbit holes already before we even get to that. You said recruited. Were you like part of like an agency, or like did you? Because the reason why I asked is that's how I started in corporate America. I'm in sales, or was in sales. I recently left corporate America too. I was a business development manager for SoCal.
But fuck corporate America.
Fuck corporate America all the way up the wall. 150%. I can't do the mask. I can't do the vision and the mission and the feedback and the values. Just stop. Just stop, please. Come on, we're human beings. Just stop. But is that what you did, or you just kind of like tossed out apps?
No, I didn't recruit. I was recruited. I
What company do you mind me asking?
Just by different I've been in fashion and like lifestyle apparel forever.
I worked for Aerotech, the staffing company. That's how I started recruiting, but I don't think they were ever in fashion or anything.
Yeah. No, I would just get phone calls and say, come interview. And so then I would go, and I've just kind of followed that for a while. Like, I mean, when I first started, after I graduated college, I wanted to like be a photographer. So I was managing celebrity photography studio in Hollywood for a while. And I was like assisting, celebrity photographers on shoots and stuff like that. And then kind of like veered off and started somehow getting into graphic design. Like that's what I have done for 100 billion years. So like,
you're not that old. Stop it.
I am. I'm a grandma. Just call me Nana.
Stop it.
No, I just started like hustling. Like I was designing DJ flyers and like posters and like record jacket, like for record labels, packaging, like just anything I could do, skateboard graphics, snowboards, that kind of thing. And then that's when like A&F Hollister came into play. And then that's basically what took me on the sort of fashion apparel journey. So, I've taken time in between where I've just like ditched, like I'll be in a job like with a big company for a little while, and then I just get kind of sick of it and I leave and do my own thing for, stints of, 5 years or so. And
yeah, corporate America loves that.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's just been kind of like a wild ride. I've worked for a lot of different companies and consulted and designed for a lot of different companies, and have also outside of apparel, like designed and branded like restaurants and bars and stuff like that. So I think, good design is good design. You can apply it anywhere if you can hustle and make it happen. So.
Heck yeah. I said, corporate America loves job hoppers. They love seeing 3 jobs in the last 2 years. They love that type of stuff. Oh man, why you got so many jobs in the last year? Well, because I didn't fucking like it, and they were just fucking a bunch of assholes. But what I'm going to tell you is that, well, I realized that this opportunity. Get enough. Enough. All right. I hate corporate America so much. Oh my gosh.
It's a double-edged sword, right? It's like the golden handcuffs. Like when you're in it, you're like, this is really comfy, but you realize how like soft you kind of get. Because I've been in and out. And, right now I'm like, oh yeah, I got to flex those muscles again. And just.
I read something today. Remember that your 9 to 5 is somebody else's passive income.
Oh, 100%. Oh my God. You want to talk about passive income? That's my new focus.
Heyo. We'll get into that. Hold on. We got to talk about Deepak too. Holy shit. And we got to know how you fell into the rabbit hole. We ain't even got to that yet. Also, the standing Tuesday guest on this show, we call it Token Tuesday with Travis. He is the founder of the Chad and Brad Family NFT Collection, and he owns the Foundation Delivery Dispensary in the Coachella Valley. And so I think he's originally from San Diego too. So definitely right around there. I'm not that familiar with the West Coast. I'm thinking about trying to get out to NFT LA.
You gotta come. Oh, you gotta come for that.
A lot of people are saying, I'm like, I think I got to make the move. So
we are maybe going to have a Rad Toonz event around, I don't know when, around that time. So you can't miss that.
I haven't been to a Toonz event.
You can't miss any Toonz event. You can't.
I know. I haven't been to a Toonz event because there wasn't one in Vegas. Because there wasn't anything going on in Vegas.
Not an official one, no. A bunch of Toonz went, but yeah, that was.
And I don't think I was a holder in Vegas.
When did you jump in?
3 or 4 months ago now, probably. Man, it might have been longer than that now. I feel like it was definitely still warm outside. Maybe August. I don't know. I'd seen it for the longest time, and you just kind of get down this path in NFTs, and then. Actually, one of my previous partners at the company got really involved in Degen Toonz. He actually is totally out of Web3 now, just decided to up and fucking leave one day and sell his whole bag. So fuck whatever that is. However,
something happened? Like, why would you do that? Web3 can be unkind.
When you bet your rent money on fucking JPEGs, that's what fucking happens. Okay,
yeah,
sorry. You know what? I'm the one that still plaster my face on the screen every day, and motherfuckers aren't here. So what am I scared of? Ooh, cancel me. Give me a fucking break. However, I got involved then, and the floor was still low, but I bought well above floor, and I've been sticking around, and I was like, I got to get a couple more, and then. All of a sudden, we've seen what happens, which we'll get in that. There's so much to talk about, Kelly. But before we get there, I want to know how you fell into Web3, because you talked about it's kind of like getting to where you are, and you just recently got out of corporate America, and now what? And the Degen Toonz are a big part of that now what, but how did you fall into Web3?
So kind of funny. Someone that I used to work with, she left. It was when I was at Old Navy. She left the company and just started jumping into Web3. She kind of like dove in. And at the time, I had already been invested in crypto a bit. I've been in crypto probably like 18 months or so, almost 2 years. And super like fascinated by NFTs. But, my bandwidth was so small and I didn't have time to kind of like jump down that rabbit hole and figure it out. But she kind of forced me because she got involved with some small project that she was trying to launch with, this group of guys. And she's like, come help me design it. Come help me do the art and figure out, the aesthetics of it. And that kind of thing. I'm like, okay, I don't know anything about this world at all. So that that project ended up being a complete like shit show, but it taught me so much. It was like a really fast tracked like bachelor's degree in Web3, or like a quick, like, you know, just kind of like really quick education on it, enough that it made me obviously want to stay. So, you know, that project like died, but or actually it never even launched. We did a lot of art and stuff for it, but it never did anything. But that was what led me to, like, Trap Monkey was actually my first NFT I bought. So I was like OG Trap Monkey, and I was kind of getting into the Discord, and that was the reason I started a Twitter account. Like, I was super anti-Twitter, never wanted one. Discord still hurts my eyes. It looks like it's from, you know, MySpace 1990 something. Like, I don't understand why they have to look this way. I'm a really like visual person. I'm like, why can't this look nicer? But it doesn't matter. I'm used to it now. But and then, you know, like the more I started to learn kind of how that ran, and like, you know, understanding just kind of NFTs here and there, like a little bit more and more, I got into my second NFT I bought was an Atom Bomb. Just because of my like apparel background, I love streetwear. And so being able to see like a brand like Bobby Hundreds in Web3 and successfully doing it, and, you know, understanding like the community and starting to see those aspects too, and how, you know, that crossover was so cool to me. I just thought it was like, whoa, this is like, you know, there's so much opportunity here. And then I didn't actually mint Toonz. I wish I did. I found Toonz. I was scrolling through Twitter and saw these fucking ridiculously sick looking cats. And I was like, what is this? Like that, you know, I just super candidly, like I, you know, I think there are like a bazillion projects out there, and most of them are not good. Like
the arch trash.
I think they're kind of garbage. And like, you know, I really like, I just was like a magnet to that art. It just like, it spoke to me. And so then I kind of looked into it a little bit, and some people have heard this story before, but I was on a road trip. When I was living up in the Bay, I was driving back down to LA for something, and listened to my first Twitter space, and it was a Toon Talk, and it was like Watts and Shady, and I don't remember who else was on it, maybe Vader, Prince, I don't even know, but they were talking about like the opportunities in Web3 and how to create financial freedom, and it was really intelligent. Like, it was really just well done, and I was like, okay, I'm sold. So I think I had already bought my first Toon, but it was like really like right after it minted. I think I missed it by like a week. So I've been in pretty much since the beginning. And then after that, went down to the first LA event in March during NFT LA, and met like so many people, and, you know, all these like amazing OGs. And it just, from there on, I was like, this is family. Like, this is insane. So yeah. And then a few months later, got to the huge privilege of joining the team. So yeah.
That's awesome. I want to get into that too here in just a second, but I like how you said you just heard those high level conversations, and that's what really sold you. That's what sold me too. I came in looking to find the picture of a monkey that I was going to flip, that I was going to make $1 billion and retire to Cabo and see all you assholes later. That was my plan.
That's down the line.
I mean, yeah, give me 5-10 years and then come back and talk to me. That's my game plan. But I stayed because of the community. Community. Oh boy, here we go. Stay because of the community and the people that were talking and the high level conversations. And I had an opportunity. Like, I don't connect with anybody in San Diego. I mean, right here, right now, like having this conversation, I wouldn't be able to have a conversation with someone from your background. I would never dream of it in a million years, or some of the entrepreneurs I know, and just those high level conversations. I heard somebody say the other day, get off of channel 1. Those conversations no deeper than a bucket of water, just vibrating so low, and the same thing, and all about I, and I do this and this and this and this, and just the same thing everybody talks about. And that's, I told you that on this show, I love having those conversations that not everyone is having in the space. And I think that's what's going to push the space forward again, is getting back to those, because it has got real degenny and real spicy, real fucking spicy around the space. And hey, I'm okay with that. I'm like, I'm like Joe Rogan, kind of, but not really, not really at all.
I
Like
love Joe Rogan.
I got
Sorry,
the motive.
everyone, if you don't like Joe Rogan.
Fuck them all. Hey, it's all right. I got like the motivation, and I like talking about that shit. But I'm also, somebody called me like Richard Pryor the other day, and I was like, hey, that's the best compliment I could ever
Wow.
take in my entire fucking life. I was like, whoa,
That's a
that's
deep
fucking
cut.
crazy. I was like, whoa, that's amazing. I was like, well, shit, I do kind of get that raunchy, but like, damn, all right, for sure. But you know, just to have fun, I do enjoy that. But it is also nice to have intelligent conversations from time to time. So I like where you went with that for sure. But you talked about the Toonz. Join the
Yes.
team, rock and roll. You tweeted something out. Oh, that's right. I'm going there. You tweeted something out last night, young lady. Just got off of the phone with the Toonz team, and one of them that makes me want to jump through the roof is what I believe. It was something along them lines. I don't know. I'm paraphrasing. Okay, I'm paraphrasing.
Yeah. What about it?
Spill the fucking beans. What? You got some alpha? You got some stuff? You talk about Toonz a little bit. What's going on with the Toonz? Now, hey, Bader might be out there somewhere, kind of disappearing. So I won't get you fired or anything, but you know.
Yeah, I don't need my boss.
Anything for the Diamond Hand fam? You know, I mean, just a little. So what's going on? How's everything going? I mean, 1 ETH floor. Let's go.
I know.
I mean, that
It's
deserves
so
an
good.
air horn. I mean, come on.
Yeah, the 1 ETH floor, that's so nice. And like, you know what? We're not supposed to talk floor price, but it does feel pretty good. And I do think, you know, obviously, like we want to keep building up from there. I'm not gonna spill any specific alpha number, but you know, 12/22/22 is on the horizon, and we are dropping. You know, we got a little glimpse of the keyhole of the Toonz lofts, and that is going to be super exciting. But I will say, big picture, the reason that I am so excited and bullish, I mean, I have so many reasons, but you know, just after talking with the team and you know, really speaking to, you know, different strategies and creative and things like that, I mean, the 12/22/22 thing is just the beginning. Like I mean, Bader just tweeted, I think in the middle of the night at some point last night, because that's the hours that he works. Like we're building the foundation. So that's what this is, you know, like we're building a foundation that is going to set the stage to be able to roll out so many different innovations, creative. I mean, it's stunning what the opportunity is and what the plans are that are coming, you know. And I just want to like just say to everybody that, you know, I think in this space things go so fast, and we want to just absorb things so quickly, and like one thing happens and like, okay, what's the next? Like, I think, you know, it's important that we kind of like remember that building slowly and thoughtfully and with purpose is where it's at. And that's, you know, what we're trying to do. So, you know, laying bricks, right? And I think 2023 is just going to be an insane year. I know it's going to be for us. You know, we're building out not only, you know, nurturing this NFT project, but also, you know, GN brand as a whole. You know, there's so many different arms that are kind of being built out here. And so there are some things that are happening in the near future that, you know, we haven't seen in Web3 yet. And I'm honored to be even just a little bit part of it. Like, you know, Bader and Prince are geniuses, and they're so dedicated and so just like so smart. Joelle, Watts, Shady, like everyone on the team. I'm so stoked to be part of it. So yeah. It's like, I'm not trying to sound cliche when I say it's building. It's truly building. Like we're really like actually building something. It's exciting to be a part of. I'm a big brand person and brand story and brand storytelling, and you know, that's where you really start from, and you engage people, and it becomes an emotional attachment. And, you know, we're not just investing money, we're investing our personalities and our lives, and we're connecting with each other. And, you know, there's just so much value and depth and utility in that stuff. So that's, I mean, I love the Toonz for that, you know.
Hell yeah. I definitely have emotional attachment to my Degen Toon.
Me
And
too.
I mean, it's me, you know, it's me. And there's a lot of people that want it. There's people that shoot me. Hey, are you ready to come off of that thing yet? No, sirree, Bob.
Yeah.
I even thought about it on this pump, and I was like, you know what? My luck, I'm gonna list that shit. I'm gonna list it like 1.1 or 1.5, and then all of a sudden it's gonna rip to 5 ETH, and I'm not. Yeah, and I said I'm not doing that shit. That's not what I. My damn brand is Diamond Hand Media Group. Well, who would I be if I did some shit like that? And I really resonate with the foundation. You know, I'm building the foundation here of something so much more. And you think of the media group and how many groups there are in Web 2 in the real world and what that can become and how many different segments and stuff. So I resonate with that so much. And I know you guys with the closet and with Toonz token and just all this shit, you better believe I hear something and I don't care. I just go and do it. When it comes, there's certain projects and pretty much anything that's in my wallet now at this point, because I've stopped chasing liquidity and the GGen mints and just all that. I just stopped. I'm focused
Probably
on
a good choice.
5 to 10 years from now. That's where I'm locked in. You already said it. Oh, that's the goal in the future. Flying on them jets. That's where I'm locked in for. But you know, I'm worried about that more of everything. And I had one other thing I was going to say there, but totally blanked out. That sometimes happens when you enjoy the vitamins pre-show. But this is a THC friendly show. In case you guys need to roll.
The vitamins, the medicine. Speaking of tunes, that's mine.
I love how the your beanie too is like pink and orange on your.
Oh, I made this. Yeah, I like.
Oh, dope.
I was screen printing stuff and was playing around with like, this is, I don't know, like discharge with pigment in it, and it did something kind of crazy.
Oh, discharge, you say?
So it basically bleaches out. This is where I dork out on like printing techniques and stuff. I'm like,
I love it.
yeah, we have some weird terms. There's actually there's a wash that you can do like on a tea that basically fades it out, and it's called pee spray. Like, why?
First thing that just came to my mind was stupid humans. Gary pee spray. That's like they should just.
I don't know why it's called that. It is like the weirdest thing. But anyway, yeah. Anyway, I made this. I love it. I love my tiger. I will never ever part with it.
I think that's how I feel about mine, because I got a connection to Pool too, and he's got the 8-ball tattoo, and there's just so much, and he's got with the 8-ball. There's the diamond tattoo, and it's like, hey, diamond. You know,
that's what I love about this. I mean, I love it so much because every tune has like its own personality, vibe, just like, you know, aesthetic.
I need one of these. So any Toonz tuning in right now, okay? You see how I look.
Snapback?
All right? Yeah. You see,
okay, so snapbacks in the last few days have become like the thing.
I know, because they see Cap and Colt. They see Cap and Colt involved, and they don't want him to be able to get his own. They know the energy I bring, and they're like, oh well, hey, if we're gonna be doing Cap and Colt straight, then we got at least.
I have a snapback too. I love him.
I damn near trade the one I got. If I could get a joint smoker with snapback, I'd damn near trade the one I got.
Yeah, that's what I have, and he's got like the NFT shirt and heart eyes. Oh, he's so cute.
What are you saying to me right now? Because mine has the heart eyes too. He is really cute. Maybe we could do some business. Who's to say? He's got the Essentials hoodie too, and the black one, the good black one. All right. Enough bartering of NFTs.
But isn't it amazing though how like all it like the different traits are just so. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like it's like an emotional investment. You like really identify with your tunes, right? Like I've got a Mamba. I'm from LA. Like that is like there's just different things. I mean, the cause eyes though, the XX eyes are like my weakness.
I love it. I love it. Well, I won't grill you too much more about Toonz as to not make you trip, slip, and fall into a rabbit hole you don't want.
I know. I'm trying so hard. I'm like, just stay big.
So let's stay on the tune, or not on the tunes, on NFTs though. I kind of had some thoughts, and I was like talking to guests about this, just the future. And there's no right answer. There's no whatever, but what excites you the most about the future of NFTs? Why do you keep showing up? Like shit ain't great. All right, okay. Degen Toonz floor hit 20. Shout out. We're not supposed to talk about it, but at the
Yeah,
end of
but
the
we also
day,
hit breathe. I mean, like you can't.
bingo.
What goes up must come down. I mean,
Yeah,
I don't, I think
100%.
here's what I think we're doing. I think we're doing this. Like we're on our way up, and it's like, you have your ups and downs on the road to the top. So that's how I view it. I love this space and I love NFTs because it's so new and it isn't already all figured out. It's not, you don't have the rule books and the playbooks. We're forming those right now. And there's something so exciting about that. It is a complete shit show sometimes and it's the Wild West, but I think there's something so exciting about that. Like that speaks to me because that tells me that there's nothing but possibility. There's no ceiling right now. It's just kind of, I'm watching us in particular, Toonz, that's where I'm most focused, making moves and building things and conceptualizing things that like, you haven't seen before. So it's like the sky's the limit, truly. There's no cap, there's no ceiling right now. And that's what I love. Like we talked about corporate America, right? That's like the exact antithesis of where we're at in Web3. And, it's all already figured out. You have your siloed positions and you have your, politics and you have all that stuff. And it's just not, it is what it is. It's not exciting. It's stuffy. It's greedy. It's, all that. And I just think we have an opportunity here to do incredible things as long as, here's my thing, we stay truly decentralized, as long as we are able to keep our autonomy. Like that to me is what is so exciting and so important and integral to the whole thing. Because if we do start sort of easing our way into like what is familiar and, centralizing things too much, that's when I kind of lose steam a bit. But yeah, the rebellious nature in me makes me just so excited about just being a part of something that's like, the gold rush, you know what I mean? It's just like this wide open possibility. So I'm an optimist. I think we have nothing but like blue sky ahead of us. I think it's going to be fucking challenging and hard, and you have to have thick skin and be able to withstand sort of a lot of those ups and downs. But if you can do that, I really think it's going to pay off. I really do.
Let's go. I love that. I absolutely love that. I agree with everything you said, and it's just the unknown. And I think innovation right now is the most important thing. Something that not everybody else is doing. And just to use the broad stroke of Basie, everybody knows Basie, right? They saw the lightning in a bottle, and now everybody's trying to replicate it. The exact same formula. Oh, maybe we can do that again. And you can't
do that.
Right. And
you got to do our own thing.
Possible.
Yeah.
150%.
I think they set the stage for a lot of amazing, opportunity and kind of like, why reinvent the wheel in some cases, but they're their own thing. Like Yuga is, God bless Yuga. Like those guys, they're killing it. And I wish nothing but the best. Like, I think that they have blazed trails that like, you see once in a lifetime. But I think from there, it benefits each project to do things their own way and to sort out and navigate and forge like what makes sense for them. So, that's my thing. Like the copy paste, the cookie cutter stuff, like you see it from a mile away and it's never going to reach the heights that the original did. You know what I mean? So
yeah, I think all of those projects will die off, and it's just going to be, so many, if you want to call them influencers or whatever, content creators have talked about the 1 to 3% of the NFT projects that are going to be here when it all officially finally goes down to zero. Maybe because we're still working. Motherfuckers are still undercutting. We're still working our way down to zero. So
those undercutters, where are you? I need to talk to you.
Yeah, what the fuck you doing? What are you doing? I talk about this all the time. It's like hey, when you buy I bought in at this number. I'm still making money. But jeepers creepers. That's a whole other rabbit hole and a half. But the space is really about that liquidity right now. And it really is just focused on how can I make my bag and how can I pump my bags and what can I do? So here's the problem. And here's what I ask you. And the problem is that the space is focused on liquidity and not innovation and not really trying anything new or different or having those difficult conversations. The normies don't give a shit about liquidity. They don't care about this investment of an NFT, especially when you say NFT, they turn around and run the opposite direction. But they know how risky it is. And if they didn't, they would already be here. The average person isn't coming. So the future, how do we go mainstream? What do you think hits us off mainstream? I've always said 5 industries are going to be what makes us pop, but I just don't know. So music, gaming, sports, food and fashion. Food and fat. Yep. Fashion is always on there for me. And I think that's so massive because you're seeing the phygital and everything like that. Is that what's going to make it pop? Do you think that's kind of the big
I
one?
think so, honestly. And you know what? There are going to be plenty of people who will never understand it. I think it's like past, I think what's going to happen is the next generation that's coming up. I've got 2 kids, right? They're 12 and 9, and they're very savvy and they're very into tunes. They're very into.
What did you have your kids when you were like 13 or 14?
Yeah.
Or something? You're like 26 right now, right?
I was
27.
a child. Just kidding. It's weird and gross. No, yeah, I think that's what it's going to be. I think there are a lot of giant corporate brands who are, thirsty to get into this market and get into Web3 and understand it. I think some are doing it really well because they're really diving in and becoming students of it and learning the right way before they just kind of like beast their way in. And then there are brands that just try and do it and they don't have like the thoughtful understanding or education of Web3 yet. So, but we are seeing a lot of really big mainstream brands, You okay?
Had to itch my nose. I keep my nobody wants to fucking see me fucking itching my nose on screen, so I just let me fucking itch my nose. No, I'm fine. I'm all good. I just had a really itchy nose, and you were making some really good points.
I thought you were like crying or something in the corner.
No, but see, we redirected anyway. So see, my slight diversion turned into not being a diversion.
No, it's okay. No, I think like it's getting more and more mainstream. I think the conversations are happening for sure. I think it's a little clunky right now. I think some brands are doing it really well. What I love to see are, like I said earlier on, where I like the streetwear brands who picked up on this quick, understanding the nature of, the scarcity model and limited drops, things like that, and applying that in the NFT world. And then also bridging the gap between a digital asset and, actual physical product, like fashion, or experiences, like food fighters. The food fighters are doing beautiful things, like they're creating experiential or experiences around food, music, festivals, restaurant experiences by way of Web3 and NFTs. So it's happening. But what I was saying earlier was I think the next generation that's coming up, they're going to be so much more kind of like they've been sort of like bathed in Web3, if that makes sense, because of the parents, because of everything they're exposed to online. It's wild, how savvy they are at this age, at these ages. So, preteens, teens that are now, they're going to be, I think for them, that's going to be such a natural progression. And it's going to, I think, by nature's way, make it more mainstream as time goes on because of that.
Yeah, they definitely won't say Web3. It'll just be the internet for them.
Yeah, exactly. And like, paying with Bitcoin or ETH is just going to be something normal that you do, it, or any other, coin. I don't even know. But like, there's so much to come is what I'm saying. I just think like, you look for those opportunities in your lifetime where you can actually, have the possibility of, making a ton of money or making a big impact or, being able to like be on the forefront of something that's, huge. And this is it. So, your friend that left Web3, I was like, oh, bummer for him. Maybe he'll come back. Who knows? But yeah, it's not a kind place for a lot of people. It can be tough, but
definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely, but it is a place of unlimited possibilities, and that's why I continue to stay. Because you've said it multiple times. It doesn't really exist yet. We're still building it. We're still trying to figure out what the future looks like. And I tweeted out the other day, I'm here for when we don't say Web3 anymore, and all of us Degen MFs get to say, "I told you so."
Yep.
That's what I'm here for at this point in time. Half the time I don't even know what I'm building anymore. I just, oh yeah, that's a good idea. Why not? Let's just do that. Let's see if that works, and just keep showing up. And that's what I know. But one other thing on the future I was thinking about before we go down another rabbit hole of man, I've so many damn thoughts I'm thinking over here. How do I keep this straight? I don't know. This is insane. The future. What role? Because you talk about the kids and stuff like that. What is the metaverse gonna be, right?
Yeah, I don't like metaverse.
Right? Yeah, like and give me that opinion too. I love that perspective. I love that, because my thing is I don't think it's going to be somewhere where we go. I think it's going to be an enhancement of the world around us, and almost like you think about kids, like kids wearing these headsets and they're just able to learn it this entirely different way and connect with their teachers and the platform, and maybe never miss a day of school again. Oh, I'm sorry, kids, can't be fucking sick anymore. Put on your headsets and you go to work. You can lay in your bed and go to school. I don't know. That's just kind of my thought in whatever
that sounds horrible.
Yeah, it doesn't sound great. Doesn't sound great at all now that I talk about it. So maybe never mind. You can miss class, kids. I don't know.
You gotta be able to miss class sometimes.
Yeah. But yeah. I don't know if like these metaverse wearables and the NFTs usable in I just, and again, you go and you look at Sandbox and it's still what? Damn near $1 million, close to $1 million to get a plot. I mean, I don't know how much of a future there is in that, or what the metaverse looks like. What's your perspective? And I love you got kind of that devil's advocate perspective for sure.
Yeah, metaverse is where it's 11:11 here, by the way. Make a wish.
Hey, 11:11. Shout out.
I'm
going to share something with you too later. Just go ahead, keep going.
Just about the metaverse. I'm not big on metaverse stuff. I don't even know. I'm more of a human. I'm not. There's just something instinctively within me that tells me like that isn't what I would want. I'm not against it. I think for some people it's fantastic, and it's also another beautiful arm of technology that we can dive into and build out and all that stuff. I think there's definitely like merit to it. For me personally, I'm really cognizant of how much time we're already on screens and how much time we're spending in digital worlds, and like just I get tired of it. I'm a human connection person too, so like I feel like there's a real disconnect to like real life when you're spending too much time there. But that's literally just my own opinion. That's like for me, myself personally. So I wouldn't want to see that take over and become, sort of an instead of. I would be really sad if that was the case. Like we're all just interacting in these like contrived digital spaces, like, as entertainment for sure. Like why not? But beyond that kind of freaks me out a little bit. It's a little dystopian, but yeah, I don't know. I'm a human to human person. So
it's funny.
I want to see that continue.
Yeah. That's why I like having the video aspect, right? That's why I like having this, to be able to have that human to human connection. Sure, you learn a lot about somebody when your profile picture, I guess, but this just, it brings another layer, another aspect to it. And I agree with you. I don't know what it'll be, what applications will. And it's funny that you say you don't really like it, because a lot of NFT people don't. So then it makes you think, well, were a lot of these land sales just fucking money grabs? What the hell happened there? And then also you start to think about, well, shit, maybe not, but how do you make real people believe in the metaverse if NFT people don't even believe in the metaverse? So I don't know. I've been playing a lot with the Oculus just to try and get familiar in some different things, but I don't know how you get the mainstream interested in metaverse if the average NFT person says about the same thing as you, as much as
I don't know. I don't know. I haven't talked with a lot of people about it. I'm just speaking directly just from my own, I like tangible things. I like real. So it's not as attractive to me, but that doesn't mean like I think it's a brilliant technology, So for some, I think it's great. For some uses, I think it can be phenomenal. But yeah, for me, I'm like, I can't really speak on it that much because it's not really my thing, but yeah. I don't know.
No, I like it. That's great. It's all about perspectives and different opinions. I mean, if I had people that came on and said they love the metaverse and over and over and over and over and over again, I mean, how fun would these conversations be? So One final little NFT bit, and then I want to touch on that whole Deepak and all that stuff here after, and then
The vibes.
we'll get into finish the sentence. That'll be the last thing we do. Everybody knows some finish the sentence around here. But one thing you know now that you wish, and it can be in, I mean, first thing that comes to your mind, or think about it from whatever aspect, when you first, that you wish you knew that when you first got into NFTs, that you know now, that is almost like second nature now, or just anything in general that you wish somebody would have told you when you first got involved in Web3.
Oh my God. Well, I wish someone just told me about Toonz first before it minted.
Same.
That's what I really wish, to be honest. I wish I was all up in that Discord before, like in January. That's what I wish the most. Truly.
I agree.
And then also the more sort of like technical, boring side, like the ledger stuff, MetaMask wallets, Coinbase wallets, all the things, like, you honestly, I think you have to do it yourself to know how to do it. But, I didn't get scammed or anything, but I do, I think I took some real chances because I didn't get all my Toonz. I have a lot of Toonz and I didn't get them all on a ledger until only probably 3 months ago. So
okay, I don't even use the ledger. So
my God. Okay.
A lot of people hate that. Yeah. Yeah. A lot of people say that they don't like it.
Okay.
I just use some vaults.
But it's important, to know that stuff really early on, like right away. I would say that because, you get the scammers are so savvy. It's bonkers how savvy they are. And you can get sucked into something and then lose everything so quickly. And so that's my little 2 cents about that. Like I would do that early on for anybody who's getting into the space, is learning that stuff, understanding, cold wallets and that kind of thing.
Yeah, I agree with that for sure. And you can Google to a certain extent to learn the difference between custodial, non-custodial, hot and cold, all that good stuff. And then honestly, just getting in a space and asking a question. It's got to be the right space, right? Don't go into fucking after hours with 6 and 7 or fucking capitulation or fucking don't go in asking those fucking questions, forewarning. But if you just see like a random community space, they're going to help you with that. That's why they're there.
That is the nice thing, I will say. Like the community is always there to help. There are always extraordinarily knowledgeable people who are like willing to share their time and knowledge. And so, yeah, and there's also tons of great like YouTube resources. And I mean, it's out there. It's everywhere. Like you can find out, but yeah, I would just say those things. And Toonz, again, like, God, if I could go back in time.
I agree. But hey, hindsight's always 2020. Here we are now in 2022. So it's funny you mentioned Deepak Chopra and all that stuff. That's actually I get really down that rabbit hole a lot. I actually host a morning show called Java and Jams. It's super early for you. It starts at 5 a.m. your time. So it is. I didn't know if you were early riser or what, but
I am. I'm a morning person, but that might be a little tricky. The 5 a.m.
Yeah, definitely. It's a 2-hour show. It goes from 5 to 7 your time, and then 7 to 9 my time typically. And I do 45 minutes of music, and then what I have affectionately coined my motivation minutes. And
what kind of music?
All over the map. There's nothing that I like or I don't like. I mean, we played everything from Upchurch to Red Hot Chili Peppers to Slipknot to Grammatic. I mean, it's all over the map. Sometimes we'll hip hop, R&B, gangster rap, hardcore metal. I mean, everything. I
love it.
And it's meticulously put together. Okay, only 10 songs, but it takes me a hot minute to do it.
No, you've got to tell your story in that playlist. Right? Like that's important. Playlists and mixtapes and all that. Like that. I mean, I go way back with that stuff.
I love it. And I have like listeners toss requests and stuff too, and I'll build it around those songs. But the big majority of it, the back half of the show, last hour and 15, is my motivation minutes and opening up the floor and having those conversations of growth. Today was 3 types of confidence. There's 3 types of confidence and just new perspective. Confidence in things, confidence in your abilities, and confidence in yourself. Things can be taken, your abilities can be removed, but Your confidence in yourself can never be taken from you. Only when you get buried in the damn ground. Only when you die. That's the only way. And obviously, you're a very self-confident person. The way you carry yourself, your aura, your energy. That's why we connected too, right? And don't stop. Because here's the thing. I said this morning too. If somebody tells you your light's shining too bright, oh, you're too confident, oh, yeah, this is that, whatever, then their light's not shining bright.
There's something wrong. Yeah, there's something up there.
If their light was shining as bright as yours, they wouldn't even have to stop to tell you to turn yours down.
They wouldn't notice.
100%. So I'm always talking about that in vibrating on levels. And it's so funny. You mentioned 1111 where you were. I have deja vu a lot. It's really, really weird. And like my deja vus, like I live them. Like they happen to me and it's already happened before. Like they're my dreams and it's the weirdest thing in the planet. And this podcast has happened before. When I don't know, it was fucking weird. Right when we were at the beginning, there was like a moment and I was like, whoa, shit, that was crazy. And I like the exact sense you said. And I was just like, okay, for sure. And I've always, when that happens, it's always allowed me to know that I'm on the right path. So whatever reason why we've connected, why me and McShady, the Toonz, everything all in between, I'm a firm believer that people are put in your path for a reason. And
Absolutely,
when you vibrate on the same level and the same energy, and real recognizes real, right? Like you've kept it 100 the entire time. And you know, that's what I just think is so damn important. And I just can't thank you enough for that. And I mean, it's really cool to see them be able to vibrate with people like that.
I love it. Yeah. Vibe attracts vibe. It's a frequency, right? Like the way I've heard it described is like, I mean, I don't listen to the radio anymore, but basically like if you were like, 20 years ago, like a dial on the radio and then it like clicks into a station and it's clear, like you hit the right frequency for that station. Right. And like, that's how people are. Like, I truly believe that like people that you like really connect with and that you gravitate towards and that you vibe with, like 100% believe they're brought into your life for a reason. You're brought into each other's lives for a reason. I think, people that you don't vibe with are brought into your life for a reason. Like I think, honestly, I believe everything happens for a reason. And like, everything is energy. We are energy. And, we have a lot of choices about how we treat that energy and how we function within it. So, I mean, I'm learning so much even now. Like I try to kind of constantly just search and digest different information. And I feel like different stuff is brought to me at the right time. And it's a journey.
Oh yeah.
But totally believe in the vibration.
And my guy, Dr. J, he put in here earlier, we're all waves of energy set adrift upon the universe. Yeah. And it's kind of, I say this intro every once in a while. It's an intro by Chris Ellington off of an album by Gemstones. If you've ever heard of those rappers and those people, if not, they're very underground. But he starts it off by saying, our species does and is only evolving. It is only natural that over time we must endure trial, error, and emptiness, which builds moral spirit and backbone. With hope comes progress. Control is an illusion. We are at best mere passengers aboard a drifted vessel, and that what causes us trials shall yield us triumph, and what makes our hearts ache shall fill us with happiness. And it goes on into a whole bunch of other stuff. But, and I mean, I'll rip off the whole thing. Why not? True happiness is to love, learn, live, and advance, which cannot occur without error, ignorance, or imperfections. The greatest glory is not in never failing, but in rising every time we fall. Only a fool would think that there's a road of flowers leading to glory. I told you I'd do this. And a man with sense is not discouraged by difficulties. He only knows to redouble his industries and his diligence, remembering that life isn't about where you are, more so where you're aiming. And we all know a person aiming at nothing is sure to hit it. So make space for perseverance in your mind, heart, and soul. It is in seeing this that you will prevail at last.
Hot damn, that was amazing. How do you even do that? I can't remember anything. Like I have anything.
Photographic memory. I mean,
incredible.
Photographic memory.
So
Thank you. That's awesome.
Wow.
You can go on to SoundCloud. It's just intro Chris Ellington, or I can DM it to you either way. But that's where I originally got it from. And yeah, I got a really good memory. I went to a Lutheran school Lutheran kids are the worst kids in the world. But from
I
kindergarten
went to a private Christian school for like 5th grade to 12th.
parochial, they made you pay a stack to go to that motherfucker. Make them pay a stack to go to the fuckers. What the fuck? And I had to memorize Bible verses like it was my doggone job. Oh,
it was so hard.
Oh.
So hard.
And these, hey, you want to talk about hard. These motherfuckers couldn't remember Jesus wept. Jesus wept. The easiest one in the world. They're just Jesus blank, and these people are saying, oh no. And I mean, they were failing left, right, and center. Lutheran kids are the worst. They're terrible. However, that's where my memory comes from. And see where my brain goes. That's seriously. But yeah.
I had to do all that too. That is so funny.
Hell yeah. No, I can't tell you how much I appreciate this convo and just that vibration. And when I tell you I do it, I just what I say every day on Java and Jams is if I can say one thing, whether it be stupid, make somebody laugh, whether it makes them stop and say, I never thought about it that way. And it makes them change a thought, move a muscle in a positive direction, then I'm doing my job.
Yes.
Then I'm doing my job, right? We're just supposed to be the change that we want to see in this world. And everybody's chasing money and the car and the this and the that and the fucking. If you get the inside right, the outside follows along, Kelly. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy, but.
No, you're not crazy. That's 100% true. And being able to recognize your ego and separate yourself from it. That's a whole other beautiful thing. I think you froze. I think I just broke cold. Oh no. Are we done? Oh no. Colt, are you there?
Oh, hey, everybody. Holy shit. So I'm on my phone. You guys can see me.
You're
again.
back.
I felt
like I should have been like playing like elevator music and like dun, 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 and like a "we'll be back."
So I guess I should have checked the announcements. Hey, what's up, Dill Pick? What's up, much?
We're live.
So
That was weird though, because I said something. I was like, da da da, like we need to separate from our ego. And the look on your face, you were like, I'm like, I said something wrong. Oh my God. He's so quiet.
Like,
and then I realized
what happens is that YouTube and Twitter and everybody, they don't like when we talk about high five vibrations.
They don't. They're like, cut it out. People are thinking for themselves.
So I can't really do anything in the way that I typically can. It's not great. I don't. Oh wait, maybe I can.
You know what?
Wait a
Colt
minute.
is Colt. Just be you. It's all good.
I can change banners. I can do all of this from my phone. This is insane. All right. Well, since we were down the rabbit hole, now everybody can see my fucking studio. That's great too. Hey, let's just get into
it. You look like you're in a newsroom.
Right? Isn't that pretty solid?
Are
TV
you?
and everything? No, I wish. That'd be fucking cool. All right. I can even play my soundboard from here. This is insane. All right. One more segment, and then we'll get you out of here for the day, because this has just turned into an entire cluster.
I'm a little scared of this one. I'm not good at this stuff. Finish my sentence. I'm going to say weird shit.
That's perfect. That's what we need.
Probably. Or not, or it'll just be boring.
You better believe it. 10 hot seats. Oh, shit. See, man, I am all messed up now. But good thing your host knows how to just keep it moving. 10 hot seat sentences. I started.
Does this have to be like quick?
No, not at all. You can answer. I start them in your perspective. You finish them in your perspective. They can be one word. They can be a whole damn paragraph. We can go down a whole nother rabbit hole. Are you ready?
No.
Okay, perfect. Number 1. My favorite munchie / snack food is. Oh, that's
so
better.
Boring. It's like hummus and chips.
That's not boring. That's not boring at all. Hummus and chips is pretty fucking good. I'm a big fan.
My boo, my partner in crime, Maddie, she's the one I host Sundays happy hour with. She's like a snack queen. She's like hot Cheeto queen. She has like all these fun things. I don't eat that stuff. So I'm like, hummus.
I have a chip addiction. It's bad. I have a severe chip addiction, any type. But I love chips and hummus.
Okay, first question was a stupid bomb. What's the next one?
See? Easy. Number 2. My favorite movie of all time is.
I don't know because I love so many. Okay, this is kind of a throwback. Rushmore.
Ooh.
Wes Anderson.
Ooh, okay. Not a pop.
But there's so like Step Brothers, Wedding Crashers. Like I love all those too. But like Rushmore is a masterpiece. Wes Anderson is just an artistic genius. So
Rushmore it is. Number 3. If I could go on an unlimited shopping spree for one day at my store of choosing, the store I would choose is.
The Toonz Marketplace coming soon.
Wow. Look at that, kids. Dropping alpha on the final.
OpenSea.
Number 4.
Oh my God. If I could do that, I would do that in a heartbeat.
Oh, number 4.
Big Sweet.
Oh, damn. Number 4. Damn. Yeah, that would be wow. That would
OpenSea would be my store.
Yeah, I like that a lot. That's a good idea.
How much ETH do I get? As much as I want?
Well, yeah.
I would cause a lot of damage.
Yeah, I would go stupid. There wouldn't be much else.
Wouldn't be much left.
It'd just be all me.
Yeah.
Number 4. If I was a refrigerator, the one thing I wouldn't allow to be kept inside of me is.
Wow.
Hey, it's your fault or viewers' minds' faults if their minds went there. Okay, it's an honest question.
A refrigerator? I just
Yeah.
don't want stinky shit in there.
All right, then rotten eggs. I say mayonnaise. Mayonnaise is my number one. Fuck
Oh,
mayonnaise.
you don't like mayo? I love mayo.
Damn it.
You live in the Midwest and you don't like mayo?
Kelly, you're a mayonnaise person?
Our vibe just completely
Yeah, yep. Definitely did. Now I got a lot of questions about some of the conversations and shit we've had today. But I'll move along.
Do you just dislike condiments in general, or are you
big mustard guy?
specifically?
I love mustard. How you feel about mustard?
It's fine. It's good.
Okay.
In
Some mayo
moderation.
people hate mustard. But ketchup, barbecue sauce. I love sauces of every kind. Just keep that bullshit mayonnaise
Like-
and Miracle Whip away from my fucking location.
Keep the bullshit mayonnaise away from my
Even-
location.
Even take it off the shelves. Why is it on shelves? There's no reason for it. Nobody needs that
Why
shit.
is it warm?
That's it. See? Ain't
That's
nothing
weird.
that should be on a damn store shelf that stays warm should be
You
going
might have
in
just
the-
changed my whole perspective.
Hey, I ain't eating that shit. Y'all do what you got to do.
Okay. That woke me up. All right, go on.
Hey, it's what I do. I just dish out red pills, and it's people's choice to take them if they want or not. Number 5. If I had intro music play every time I entered a new room, the song I would pick is
Oh my God. You know the Chappelle show?
yes.
The Dead Prez song, the great bigger than hip hop?
That
bass line? That just, it's like, if I could just walk into a room and have that playing all the time.
That's good. I'm gonna have to add that to the Java Jam.
It really does it for me. That song is like, every time I hear it, it is just such a fucking icon. It's so
See,
good.
halfway through in your apps,
Huh?
okay, damn, halfway through, and my arm's falling asleep. Oh shit! Now you guys see my ceiling. Halfway through, my
I'm
arm's
getting
falling asleep.
motion sickness right now.
Yeah, I know it's probably not good. What I'm trying to, it's like I don't enjoy
I'm
it.
kidding.
How about
You're
this?
doing a great job. There's
I
your
don't-
mic. Look at you. I see all your stuff.
Bang, get that out of my way. Oh man, this is a whole new world. Let's put my
Deezy
fucking
doesn't
feet up
like
on the
mayo
desk.
either.
Look at this. Look at this. Oh
Okay.
shit. I don't even need all this bullshit. What did I buy all this bullshit for? Number 6.
Just talk louder. Your mic is far away from you. There we go.
Fuck. Now I gotta do this. All right, back to it. Never mind. Number 6.
This is Web3, you guys. This is the
At
beauty
its
of it.
finest. At its
This is what I
finest.
love. Yeah.
Number 6 on a Web2 platform. What do you know about it? If I had to teach
Wait,
a
what?
class today,
Oh, wait.
if I had to teach a class today, the subject would be.
Vibes.
I like that.
Vibes.
I like that.
Director of vibes.
Quality. How to become a
Quality.
director of vibes.
How to have quality vibes.
Number 6.
That's
Number
a thing,
7.
by the way. I think that's it. I'm pretty sure that job description does exist out there in the Twitterverse. I just saw it.
Oh, definitely does. A lot of people enjoy it for sure. A lot of people like say putting a title in front of them, just being a hype ass. But
I'm
hey.
a director of vibes.
Number 7.
Vibes
If
101. That's right. With a Z.
Vibes 101 with the Z.
Degen Toonz.
Oh, see, you were made for this segment, Kelly. If I knew I was going to be reincarnated as an animal, the animal I would choose, yes, I said it. The animal I would choose is.
Tiger.
Oh yeah. Well, that's obvious. Why didn't I think of that?
Over and over.
Speaking of animals, if I could choose between speaking all the languages on Earth fluently or having the ability to communicate with animals, I would choose to.
Speak with animals.
Yeah, I think so too.
Man, animals, they got wisdom. I mean, you can't see my dog. She's just staring at me, and I want to know what she has to say. I really do.
Yeah, I want to know what my cat has to say. 'Cause she's always meowing. She don't fucking stop. Does
They
not
just
stop.
stare with their like, and they're like, please understand me.
Oh shit. Two more and you're out of here. The product I use
I'm
the
just
most.
getting started, Cole. Like
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
The product I use the most and would happily be the spokeswoman for is.
The product I use the most. Oh my. I use this charcoal toothpaste. It's black.
Oh, you be in the commercials and everything. Just
What a dumb thing to say. Like, why did that come to my mind? But it is good. Like, I brush my teeth and I look like a witch because it's like all black and disgusting. But then it's really nice.
I've heard that stuff works really good, actually. I've never tried it. Maybe you just put me on. Maybe you just put a lot of people on. Maybe you do need to be the spokeswoman. Who's to say?
It's called Hello, and it's in a black bottle.
Hello, it is. All right. Number 10. Here we go.
Oh my God. I need to redeem myself. I feel like this is going down. I'm shitting the bed on this segment. I'm really sorry.
Oh, it's about to get even better. Everybody knows where it's ending, but you don't know where it's ending. However,
I don't.
For number 10, if peanut butter wasn't called peanut butter, I would call it.
The thing I almost said, I'm not going to say it. I don't know. Nut paste.
Oh, no. You don't get to do that. This is NSFW. This goes right to the source.
No, I can't.
Bullshit.
This is bullshit.
I'm not leaving until you finish the fucking sentence.
Say it. No, I don't even remember what it was. It was just weird and gross. Have you ever played that game Blurble?
How you asking me questions now?
Listen, it's a card. It's a card game. It's like comes in a box with all these cards with just like stupid pictures, like illustrations on it, and you flip it over, and you're like with other people, obviously, and like the first person, you basically like let's say you flip over, it's a picture of a duck. You have to think of the first word that comes to your mind that starts with the letter D. And it is like
whoops.
The shit that comes out of people's mouths. It's like astonishing. I surprised myself. I'm like, why was that the first thing I thought of? Anyway, that's what just happened to me with peanut butter. So
any shot in the dark. Any PG-13 shot in the dark. We
I don't know, nut paste.
Nut paste. Ladies and gentlemen, peanut butter, formerly known, now nut paste, by the legendary Kelly.
That's it.
And I can
even use my sound. Louder.
I can't believe that I can actually use this soundboard. This is absolutely insane. This is crazy.
You can do this on your phone from now on. Why not?
Oh no, this is too hard. My arm's already asleep, and I'm ready to just close this thing out. But before I do,
my job here is done.
Look, it's a miracle that I even figured out how to do that. You don't know all the steps that it took me just to get back on this screen right now. So
I don't.
All of that being said, I don't even know how to like take us away or not. I mean, like, I don't know how this is going to be possible. I mean, this is tough. So
why is it hard? What?
Well, I'm just going to need you to stop your cam because usually I can control all of that shit because there's like an outro. And
what
stuff
if I don't?
Well, then you just sit here all day long and I'll just never end the show and everybody can see the life of Kelly.
Okay. I'll turn it off. You just tell me when.
Huh?
Just tell me when to shut down. Now?
No, not yet.
Oh.
Anything burn on the brain, melting on the heart, festering on the soul. You didn't get out to the Diamond Hand fam. Get out today.
Festering on the soul. You know what? Every Sunday we have our Toon Talk happy hour, and Maddie and I like to end it with flowers. We like people to give flowers to each other. So I want to give you big flowers for having this show, for including me. Thank you. I'm humbled. For keeping it together when your whole shit just went sideways. Look at you go. I'm happy to know you now. I didn't know you before. Now I know you. It's like one more amazing Toon community member that I didn't know that I'm like so stoked to meet. Now you're family. So thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Kelly. I appreciate you and all the work you do and what you put in for the community and just building Web3. And you saying that, like, I don't have nobodies on this show. I don't just go out and just want to have random combos. And I appreciate you for sharing everything you did and having the perspective. It's been a load of fun. So thank you. Thank you. But I will wrap this thing up the only way that I know how. I'm trying. This is crazy because like I can see
All
everything
I
on
see
my
is
screen.
finger.
Yeah, I know, and that's kind of like irritate me, and I'm trying not to do that, but it's all over on this side of the screen. So, all right.
I'll just do it too.
Yeah, you just do
Okay.
that. All right, so everybody, you know the drill. Let me. Oh, this is gonna be all backwards. Whatever. Who cares? We'll change it to that. Make
Oh,
sure
that
you
came up.
subscribe.
Good
Like,
job.
share. If you, hey, see, I'm working on this. If you don't already,
Okay.
if you haven't already, it's at the Diamond Hand Media Group over that direction. If you don't already, make sure you do to the channel and on Twitter. But my friends, that's it. That's a wrap. Paper or plastic, put a bow on that sumbitch. Even when we have nonsense hit the fan, we still close it out the same way. Episode 126 is officially over. No mas, no mo. It's time to get on up, get on out. Before we do a couple of things, I and Kelly need to remind you. Item number one, it is a terrific, nay, tremendous, nay, T-remendous Thursday to be alive. The rest is up to me and thee, and I'm choosing to push around some PLP. That stands for peace, love, positivity. For those of you that have not heard the acronym before, and I humbly ask you to do the same. Maybe dash in a little bit of kindness as you go on about this Thursday as well. Why? Because it costs 0 fiat, 0 ETH, 0 SOL, and 0 of any of them other shit coins you care to be invested in right now, you doggone degenerate. Quit wasting your money on a market that ain't going nowhere, and just do what's free. My friends, I hope you have. Now, live from my phone. Hopefully the internet is back up and rolling tomorrow. This is going to be a whole lot of fun. The legendary Kelly hopes you have a spectacular rest of your Thursday, unless you have any other plans. And last but not least, we ask that you remember that at Diamond Hand Media Group, we don't only hold, we hold each other up. And right now is one hell of a time to flex those diamond hands. Appreciate the hell out of you guys. Thanks for bearing with me with whatever the hell all of this nonsense has been. Apparently, fucking Xfinity decided that they were going to start working on my internet right when we needed it the most. But hopefully that'll be all fixed by tomorrow, and this show will be just as shit. So can't thank you for tuning in. Don't know why you do. And we'll catch you guys on the flip side, in the spaces, in the Discords, in the VCs, or wherever you're building this beautiful place we call Web3. But for now, peace and love. Oh, that's not the right one. Oh, shit. Where's it at? Oh, here we go. Now I'm out of here.